And now this is the preview for the week that begins on Monday, March 28th, and ends on April Fool's Day on April 1st. So on Monday, many countries will still be in holiday, but we still have releases from the United States once again. Most important one that I'm looking at is the US Core PCE Price Index, a mouthful, but very important. It's the Fed's favorite. It's the Fed's favorite inflation figure. Watch out for the year-over-year one. If it rises, good news. If it stands in place under 2%, if it's at 1.3, it could be an issue. We'll talk about that, of course, on Monday. On Tuesday, we have the US Consumer Confidence from the Conference Board from CB. And more importantly, we have a speech by Janet Yellen. She will be talking about monetary policy, okay, at the New York Club. This could be important. I hope she will not try to put us to sleep. She could clarify the contradiction between the dovish Fed statement, which hurt the dollar, and the hawkish comments that came afterwards. I expect her to be dovish, but let's see. We'll talk about that, of course, in due time as well. Wednesday, we have quite a few figures. German CPI throughout the morning, released from the various German states, and ADP non-farm payrolls coming out this time before the end of the month, still working as a preview for the NFP on Friday. Always important. And oil inventories, as we've seen this week, it was a market mover, especially for CAD, but not only for CAD. Thursday, we have a speech by Mark Carney, the governor of the Bank of England. Let's see if he moves the pound, warns about Brexit or something like that. We have the Eurozone CPI always coming one day after the German figures. Should be interesting as well to shape the next ECB expectations. And GDP from Canada. Well, at the end of the month, as usual, it's a monthly figure. And on Friday, it's the first day of the new month. Let's see if hopefully we're not fooled by April's fool. Chinese PMIs and US non-farm payrolls, both are wild cards. Chinese PMIs, we have both the official and the independent one for the manufacturing sector. And the US non-farm payrolls, I don't think we already have expectations for that. As usual, we're expecting, in general, we're expecting still no figures here on this calendar. Anyway, we're expecting what we've seen in recent months is a nice rise in jobs, but wages are stuck behind. Lots of work, no pay, as they say. Okay, so that's also the wrap up. That's the preview for next week's events. I'm sure it'll be busy even more than this week in terms of economic indicators. It's certainly a busy one. Beginning slowly on Monday. Well, even Mondays, which aren't holidays anywhere, begin slowly, and then it builds up towards the non-farm payrolls, the end of the quarter, the beginning of a new one. Okay, see here last comments. Thank you that you remembered. Banging job, Yohay, as usual. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much for the very kind words. It really makes me happy. I'm also very glad to see that many of you came to the show on a day which is holiday in many places, and also on Monday we'll be here. If we look at the Easter holiday here in Spain, for example, Friday is a holiday everywhere, but in some regions, in some cities, Thursday is a holiday, in some it isn't, in some cities Monday is a holiday, in some it isn't, so it's it can always be complicated here. Anyway, today is Good Friday, and I hope we have a good day in the markets. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be here on Monday. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Thank you very much for the kind words. And that's it. So have a great weekend, and see you. Ciao. Bye-bye.